Hi, I'm the mum inventor of the Content and Calm range of children's travel products, and I'd like to show you the ProtectiShade. ProtectiShade is the only 3-in-1 car seat and buggy canopy shade and drop-down mesh. The shade will give 50+ UPF sun protection, and the mesh, when it drops down from the canopy, will give shade 360 degrees all the way down to the lap, both on the car seat and on the pushchair. The ProtectiShade works the same way both on the car seat and as it does on the pushchair. As you can see, the car seat here has a ProtectiShade attached to it. The car seat attaches with the ProtectiShade with a simple clip that attaches to the removable fabric of your car seat, and this can be adjusted higher or lower depending on the height of your child. Now the ProtectiShade will go on any car seat all the way from a group 0, so from birth, all the way up to when your child no longer needs a car seat. So many years of use out of a ProtectiShade. And as you can see here, the canopy part can be pulled down to give both darkness if your child happens to have fallen asleep in the car seat, but it'll also give that crucial sun protection. Now that darkness is helpful whether it is day or night, because children can become quite disturbed by the flashing lights that you get at night time from oncoming cars, but also from the street lights. When you're not using the ProtectiShade, you can simply push it away and leave it in the car. This also makes it very easy to take your child out of the car seat. Now, when you are using the ProtectiShade with the car seat, you can see that there is a zip around the front part. In here is a roll-down mesh. Now, this mesh can drop all the way to the lap, and that mesh will again give 360-degree shade from the sun, but also it will give that additional darkness if your child has fallen asleep. Now, that mesh that drops down is used in exactly the same way as we use it on the pushchair. Now, here you can see the canopy part of the ProtectiShade on the pushchair. It can simply be clipped off the car seat and put over the pushchair's own canopy, and then can be pulled down to give an improved darkness to your child, an improved shade. Equally, the mesh can be dropped down from the zipped portion of the ProtectiShade, and the mesh, it velcros into that section. Because it velcros, it can also be entirely removed. When it's been removed, it can just be kept underneath a pushchair and brought out to give your child some darkness or shade, whatever it is you need, rather than perhaps using your coat or a blanket. Your child is going to get better ventilation, and they're also going to be able to see out just that little bit if it is for sun purposes. So, as you can see, you can completely protect your child by just dropping down the mesh from the velcroed section within the front pouch. Also, the mesh can be used on its own. So, if you, for example, wanted to leave the ProtectiShade in position in your car seat, and then you got the buggy out to then go out and about in the shops, or perhaps take your child out in the evening, you can leave the ProtectiShade on your car seat and you can simply use the mesh on its own. It's very lightweight. The whole product weighs less than 700 grams, and the mesh itself can simply be tied to your buggy, giving you that darkness and shade that you need without having to have two different products. So you're going to get shade with ProtectiShade both on your car seat all the way from birth and on any buggy that you're using.